Shalom. All praises to YAHAWAH, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Rekah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And a sincere salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. Coming to another lesson, Lord willing, be edifying. Spiritual powers will be given to the elect of Israel. Spiritual power will be given to the elect of Israel. We will be Superman, Thor, and I'm always using those to go to superheroes because Superman and Thor, and Flash, okay, and Flash, those are your to go to heroes, okay, because Flash being the fastest, we know Superman and Thor, they have that real ultimate power. And we are going to be 100 times greater than those. Okay, 100 times better than those heroes. Okay, with their little animated power. We're going to have them real powers like that. So this is spiritual power will be given to the elect of Israel, of YAHAWAH. YAHAWAH means he princes of power. Okay, he princes of God. He princes of Yahawah. Spiritual power. Okay. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 6. For to be carnal-minded is death. Carnal-minded is having your military, okay, your military arsenal, your grenades, your landmines, your napalms, your AKs, your AR-15s, your RPGs, your rocket launchers and so forth, okay? That's carnal-minded. But to be spiritual-minded is life and peace. And the Lord said we must be spiritual-minded, not carnal, not ready to stock up on ammunition and guns like your group, all these different guys, okay, your NRA, okay, your National Rifle Association, okay, everybody wanna get their guns ready and their ammunition and their hand grenades and all these different things, man. That's carnal-minded, okay, ready to fight, go to war with your carnal weapons. The Lord said, but to be spiritual-minded is life and peace. And we are spiritual-minded. Now we know that the Lord is going to give his men spiritual powers. And this is in the scriptures, okay? His elect men shall have spiritual powers in that day. Their spiritual powers, what they're going to do with them? They're going to take the enemy from all their hiding places, okay? That's what the Lord say in Amos chapter 9, though they be hiding in the top of Carmel, meaning the mountains, though they hide, okay, amongst the stars, or them hiding in the cliffs or the caves of the rocks, he's going to raise up his elect men to snatch these demons, okay, these elites, your Rothschilds, your Rockefellers, your Oppenheimer, your DuPonts, your Gettys, your Benderburgers, okay, your JP Morgans, all these elite bankers, okay, what they call themselves the 1%ers, the elites, they're going to get tossed into chains and fetters of iron, okay? And this is in the scriptures. So the Lord is going to raise his elect men up to do these things. Now, I just read to you Romans 8 and 6, when he said to be carnal minded is death, but to be spiritual minded is life, okay, and peace. The Lord is going to give his men spiritual powers. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Like I just say, landmine, napalms, grenades, AKs and AR-15s, okay, and 9mm, all different type of pistols, and RPGs, which is rocket launchers, okay, bulletproof vests. That's carnal, man, okay. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty, meaning the mighty powers, okay, through YAHAWAH to the pulling down of strongholds. To the pulling down of what strongholds? All the elites and all their military might, that's going to be taken down by spiritual powers of the elect men, man, okay? Starting with YAHAWASHI, man. Okay, when the Most High Yahawah sent his son back, YAHAWASHI, he's going to give his elect men spiritual powers, man. Okay? And through YAHAWAH to the pulling down of strongholds, man. Okay? That's going to be with those spiritual powers. And this is all proof, man. These scriptures is beautiful, man. All proof, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things. And Israel, which is Yasharallah, is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawashi of hosts, is his name. This is the point. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations. And that's all other 17 nations. Okay? And with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And that's all other 17 kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. That means Esau and their military might and Esau. And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman. Okay? That's Edomite men and the Edomite women and all the other nations that's joined with the Edomites. Even though they're going to come up against North America. Okay? But they still going to, the elites of them going to be hiding. All the elites of these different countries are going to be hiding in the caves of the rocks. And with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. Okay? Hey, so the Lord is going to raise. He said, with thee will I break in pieces. Okay? Let's get further proof on that, man. Who is thee, man? He said Israel, Yasharallah. Okay? He's going to break in pieces the nations with his men. Okay? With his elect men of Israel. This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 14. Therefore, Salakia. And now this is Ezekiel 25, verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom, because they was the one that has in captivity the most, the Edomites. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand, it say, by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawashi power. Now he said, by the hand of my people Israel. What did Jeremiah just say? Reading it again. He said, by the hand of my people Israel. Okay? By the hand of my people Israel will he lay his vengeance upon Edom. By the hand of my people Israel. And this is Jeremiah 51 and 20 again. Thou art my battle axes. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. Okay? Who is that? He said, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name, For thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. Okay? That's the nation of Israel, man. He's going to use his elect men of Israel to put in his work, man. Okay? This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahawah, and they shall fish them. Okay? And that's what the elect doing right now, man. The elect of the Most High is fishing out the rest of the elect, man. Okay? Read this again. Behold, I will send for many fishers, and he said, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahawah, and they shall fish them. That's why he told Peter and the rest of the disciples, he said, come. He told Peter, come, I'm going to make you a fishers of men. Okay? Meaning search out the rest of the elect. Okay? That's what that's talking about. That's why we got in the highways and byways every Friday and Saturday, fishing out the elect men. Okay? And on the unicorn, which is the internet, putting up videos day in and day out. So he said, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahawah, and they shall fish them. And after, he said, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill. Mountains is kingdoms, hill is governments, and out of the holes of the rocks. Okay? For my eyes are upon all their ways, they are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from my eyes. So, okay, tell you in Amos that they're going to try to hide in the mountains, they're going to hide in space, in the space stations, and they're going to hide in the doomsday bunkers, okay, in the earth, and they're going to try to hide in the bottom of the sea. The Lord say, he going to send for many hunters, man, and we shall hunt them, Lord willing. And we shall hunt them out of every mountain and every hill and out of every hole of the rocks, man. Meaning the mountains. And they're doomsday bunkers, man. Okay, you got these doomsday preppers, okay? So the Lord is going to use who to do this? He said, by the hand of my people Israel, I will make you battle axes and weapons of war, man. Okay? To destroy kingdoms and to destroy nations, man. His elect men is going to do these things. Hey, the same thing he told his apostles, his disciples, okay, when he was going back up to the Father, the miracles that you see me do, you shall do greater. Okay? Greater works than these shall you perform. So, hey, the same thing how he told his disciples that, man, it's the same thing he's going to do to the elect, man. He's going to raise them up with spiritual power, okay? And I'm going to prove that. And what the power is going to be for? To become hunters, to search out all these elites in the caves of the rocks, in the mountains, in the space station, okay? Nah, they're going to be all over space, hiding out, okay? This is the proof that he's going to get his men them spiritual powers that I've been reading about. He said in Ezekiel 25:14, by the hand of my people Israel, okay? Jeremiah 51:20 say, thou art my battle axes and weapons of war. Jeremiah 16:16 say, I will send for hunters. First he's going to send for the fishers to fish out the elect. Then he's going to turn them to hunters, okay? And they shall hunt them. Who is them? All the other 17 nations, the elites of them, okay? The elites. This is Isaiah chapter 40. I'm going to start at verse 28. Hast thou not known, with a question mark, hast thou not heard that the everlasting power, the everlasting God, the Lord Yahawah, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not. Because he's the everlasting, he's the Omega, man. He's the beginning and the ending, okay? Neither is weary, there is no searching of his understanding. Okay, because he tell you in Isaiah 55:8-9 that our thoughts are not his thoughts, neither our ways his ways, man. Okay? So you can't understand Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi. You can't. Only thing you can do is pray for the Lord, give you this spirit of understanding, wisdom, and knowledge, man. This truth. Okay. Verse 29. He giveth power to the faint. And who are the faint? His elect men, man. That's doing this work, man. Okay. It say he giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength. We don't have no might, man. Okay? His elect men, man, down here pushing this truth, getting his mind power from these scriptures, man. Okay? Becoming one. One body, one mind, one spirit, man. Okay? With Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi, man. He reading this again. This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 29. He giveth power to the faint. And that's us, man. His elect men that was predestined from the beginning, Lord's willing. And to them that have no might, he increaseth strength. Okay? Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord, Yahawah, shall renew their strength. Okay? They shall mount up with wings as eagles. What is that talking about? Flying, man. Okay? Being like Superman and Thor, man. Okay? You can't get around that. Hey, that is beautiful, man. But they that wait upon the Lord, now let's hold right there. Who shall wait upon the Lord? His elect men. Let's read that. This is Zephaniah, okay, chapter 3, verse 9. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahawah, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, meaning all these wicked kingdoms, okay? Indignation means righteous anger, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Okay? Again, he said, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi, until the day that I rise up to the prey. Okay? Now what does it say right here? In Isaiah 40 and 31. But they that wait upon the Lord, that's what he said in Zephaniah, wait ye upon me till I rise up to the prey. Okay? But they that wait upon the Lord Yahawah shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles, man. That's flying, man. Okay? They shall run and not be weary. That's talking about like Flash, man. You can't get around. That's like Flash, man. And they shall walk and not faint. Okay? Meaning, you ever seen a Jason movie, man? They show you in the movie, no matter how fast you run, he just walk and catch you, man, and hawk you down, okay, and chop you up with a machete, okay? And they shall walk and not faint, man. They shall run and not be weary. Hey, reading this again, man. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 29. He giveth power, okay? He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. That's flying, man. They shall run and not be weary. That's like Flash. And they shall walk and not faint. This is the power that he's going to give his elect men. I just read to you in Ezekiel 25:14. He said, by the hand of my people Israel, He's going to turn them to axes and weapons of war, man, to break in pieces the nations. This is precept upon precept upon precept upon precept, man. Okay? This is what's going to happen, man. When he give his elect them special powers, man, them spiritual power, this is going to be the outcome. And this is beautiful. This is Leviticus chapter 26 and verse 7. I'm going to read that verse 6. And I will give peace in the land, and ye shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid. I will rid evil beasts out of the land, neither shall the sword go through your land. And ye shall chase your enemies. Who is our enemies? We know who our enemies is, okay? According to what? Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. I'm going to read this real quick. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, meaning food, in thirst, meaning water, in nakedness, meaning for clothes, and in the want of all things, that's transportation and housing. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. It said, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, and he shall put a yoke of iron on your neck. We know who did that, man. The Edomites. Okay? Now, Leviticus 26, verse 7. And ye shall chase your enemies, which is plural, talking about all 17 heathen nations. And they shall fall before you by the sword. And 5 of you shall chase 100. And 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, meaning to death, man. And your enemies shall fall before you by the sword. For I will have respect unto you, and make you fruitful, and multiply you, and establish my covenant with you. We know who the covenant was given to. The nation of Israel. Okay? Another precept to that. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 30. How shall one chase 1,000 and 2 put 10,000 in flight? That's 2 of us elect men putting 10,000 heathens, mainly Edomites, to flight, man. 2 spiritual power Israelites is going to put 10,000 heathen nation to flight. 10,000 of whoever nation to flight, man. Okay? 2, man, with spiritual power. Okay? They say, how shall one chase 1,000 and 2 put 10,000 to flight? Okay? How? Through the power of Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. Another precept to that. This is Joshua chapter 23. Joshua 23 and verse 10. This is Joshua chapter 23, verse 10. One man of you, it say, one man of you shall chase 1,000. For the Lord Yahawah, your power, he it is that fighteth for you, and he hath promised you. Take good heed therefore unto yourselves, that ye love the Lord Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, your power, man. Okay? So take heed to this knowledge, what's about to happen, man. Because it's about to go down, and they are about to get slayed, man. Okay? This is Psalms chapter 2 and verse 8. And it reads, this is starting at verse 7. I will declare the decree, the Lord Yahawah hath said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with the rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel, man. Who is it talking about? Our enemies, man. We shall dash them to pieces like a potter's vessel, man. Who? The elites, man. Okay? The elites, man. This is Psalms 148. Or Psalm 149, verse 6. Let the high praises of Yahawah be in their mouth. Talking about the elites of Israel. The elites of Israel, which is the elect. Let the high praises of Yahawah be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains. They're talking about the elites, okay? And their nobles with fetters of iron. They're talking about all their scientists and their top, whoever, their top scientists and their top astrologers and geographers and all the geologists, all these top nobles, okay, all these geniuses of the elites, okay. The king's gonna be bound with chains of iron, and their nobles, man. All they're talking about, all the elites, the 1%ers, okay, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, the same way we was in captivity, yokes of iron on our neck, to execute upon them the judgment written. It said the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawashi. Who are the saints? Let's read that. This is Psalms 148, verse 14. He also have exalted the horn of his people, a possessive pronoun, the praise of all his saints, even the children of Israel, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord Yahawah. So the saints are who? The Israelites. Not this church that call itself the saints. What is the church? Latter-day Saints. Okay? The Edomites. No, man. The saints are the Israelites, man. Not the Edomites. Not the Elamites. Not the Moabites. Not the Hamites. Not the Ammonites. None of them, man. Okay? It's the Israelites who are the saints. And they are going to execute judgment, man. Execute vengeance by the hand of Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawashi. And thus saith the scriptures, man. This is what the scriptures say, man. This is not no lie. This is all truth, man. He's, according to Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31, verse 29 through 31, he's going to get his elect men spiritual powers. We, Lord's willing, are the elites of the nation of Israel, his elect men. Okay? The elites of Israel is going to go up against the elites of all these heathen nations, man. And they're going to get put in pits, man. Okay? Jeremiah 30:16 tell you that, hey, we shall take our oppressor, man, and rule over them. Isaiah 14:1. So we shall take them captives, who captives we were, man. We know who captives we were. The Edomites. All the other heathen nations. Well, they're about to go into captivity, man. By the hand of the Israelites, by the power of Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawashi. Thus saith the scriptures, man. Okay? This is what the scriptures say. If you don't believe in this Bible, man, hey, death to you. And with that, I want to say all praise to Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawashi, Bahashim Rekah Korash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who are the elders of all Israel, and a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing the truth throughout the four winds of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. The Lord willing, it will edifying. I want to say shalom to the Akim and to the Akwaf. Shalom.